What's up? Welcome back to my kitchen. This is episode 2. I'm going to prepare some tilapia tonight. We're going to do, I'm going to try to do this pretty quick, short and sweet. I got 4 fillets, tilapia fillets here. We're going to do, it's called a garlic, olive oil tilapia. You get you, I use the Seed Best. I don't know where you're from. We got here at the Piggly Wiggly, out here down here down south, and we're going to saute these with a garlic, olive oil sauce. So what we'll do is we'll put all these guys in the pan. See, they're individually wrapped. These were frozen, obviously. I'm going to saute these, and what they recommend, the recipe that I'm talking about, they recommend that you saute it overnight. I'm probably only going to do it for as far as to save time to get the video done. I'm going to do it probably maybe 3 hours, 4 hours tops. They say overnight is good. I said 4, I actually have 5, but it's a weight issue. So what I'm going to do is lay these out. They're already thawed out. Get rid of this here, rid of the garbage. And what it consists of is I'm going to mix up. I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Now, this is not real personal preference. You don't have to be dead on the money. I got 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Alright, now I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. You can actually use garlic cloves, and use like 4 of them crushed up, or either 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. Okay, and you can add, obviously, you can add more to your own taste. Now I'm going to use a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and obviously this is the way that I want to prepare it. You can add a little more, a little thicker if you want to get a little hotter, just depending on everybody's taste. A little different, but for this recipe here, a 1/4 cup cayenne pepper. Alright? Now what I'm going to do with this, also we got an onion here. After I marinate the fillets, we're going to chop this onion up. We'll put it in the oven. You're going to mix this guy up really well. We got our garlic powder. We want this to be thoroughly mixed. And obviously, it's the longer you let this sit, the longer you let this soak and this marinate, it's going to be flavored a little better. Now, I'm going to put the onion here. I got a new movie guy tonight. My sister-in-law's not here, so my buddy Levi, you can show your face. And Levi's helping me tonight. We're going to do also for the side for this. It's a little challenging, not really challenging, but a little. It's not as easy when you're cooking. To me, you're going to prepare a seafood to have a vegetable with it. So something like asparagus, or I'm not going to do hush puppies and things like that because I want to do something healthy, or try to be a little healthy with it. This does not take long to do. We got 5 fillets here. You get 5 onion slices here. And this will be 3 minutes. Now what I'm going to do with this glaze, or not a glaze, excuse me, with this marinade, I'm going to pour this in the pan here, or in my baking dish. And this is going to be baked. You can also grill it. I'm going to bake this. I'm going to bake it in the oven at 350 degrees for like 30 minutes. Then obviously we're going to take this guy now. We're going to roll these guys around here and get them good and covered with this marinade. rub it on there really good. We're going to throw some black pepper on here. Maybe a dash of salt if you want it. I'm not really a big salt person. So I try to avoid salt.
What are you doing?
My grandson here, watching me here. Rub that in good. Now, if you have to, I did say 4 of them, so what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to grab another dish because of the size of my dish. I'm going to grab another dish to put these guys in. Alright? And I'm going to let these guys sit here. 1 second. Keep it there. Grab this other dish. 1 second. My good friend Helen, she was over here last night, and we did a chicken pot pie dinner. Everything went really well, and then I made a mistake and goofed up the video and deleted it. Here, buddy. Alright, now, what we're going to do with these here, we take these onions, we're back at it, had a little intermission over my grandson. It's good to keep the little ones away from the stove and everything when you're starting up. Now, what I'm going to do is I said I was going to bake this at 350 degrees for roughly 30 minutes. I'm also going to show you guys how to prepare asparagus. This asparagus is you use some lemon juice, some grated garlic, and maybe just a touch of cayenne pepper, but I'll go over that in just a minute. What I want to do now is I'm going to let these guys sit here. I'm going to let these guys sit to get ready to put in the oven. Now, like I said, the best thing to do is let it sit overnight for these guys to soak up all the seasoning, obviously, to be marinated. Alright, so we're going to let that sit. Now, I just showed you guys how to prepare this. The thing that's important to remember is the cayenne pepper. If you don't want yours really hot, careful on how much cayenne pepper you put in it. And also, I have one more ingredient to add. A little bit of black pepper in here. Okay, alright, I'm going to let these sit, wait for the oven to get ready, and we'll be back at you. Alright, now what I'm going to do is we're going to have asparagus. You can use, get you fresh asparagus. I'm just doing some steamer, the steam kind. You throw it in the microwave, nuke it a little bit, but there's no sodium in this. I'm going to make a sauce to go over this once I steam it. Then put it in a bowl, and then the sauce that I'm going to mix up and pour over that. And the sauce for this is I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. And this is a new one, so we'll crack this baby open. I don't think really you can be too scary to go over with this. 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. Alright, now it says use one recipe. I use use zesty. I like using pure lemon juice when I'm going to use lemon in anything. I like using pure lemon juice. Now I might have one already. I already have one in the refrigerator. This recipe I'm here talking about calls for 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crank this baby down here. That's probably well over a teaspoon. Well over a teaspoon. Okay. Alright. Then we will take a little bit of, like I said, salt and pepper. It calls for salt and pepper. However, I'm not a big salt person. I'm going to stay away from the sodium. A little bit of pepper. Alright, mix this guy up. And this is kind of thick. Cheese, obviously the cheese is making it thicken it up a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'll take the asparagus, put them in the microwave, 5 minutes. It comes out, steaming out. I'm going to throw it in a bowl, and then I'm going to bathe it up with this mix here with this sauce. And if you want to, you can add a little bit of cayenne pepper because asparagus are kind of bland. But you can throw a little bit of cayenne pepper in there if you want. I'm not interested in doing it. I've got enough on the tilapia. So I'm going to take a break here for a second, let this cook up, and I'll get back with you. Now we're back. I had these steamed in the microwave for about 5 minutes. Leave the juice, the water that's in the bag, put it in the bowl with the asparagus. Now, stir your sauce up. Now you want to scrape every bit of this out of here. Okay, now we got our asparagus in the bowl here. And the sauce that we made with the Parmesan cheese, olive oil, black pepper, you can use salt, you can add salt if you want. Mix it all up, make sure everything's covered really well. Make sure it's all bathed up in there really good. That looks good. Okay, now we can just cover that off. Our oven, the preheat just came on the oven. Now we're going to take, you can grill these, but you would have to wrap each one of them in aluminum foil if you're going to grill them. But I'm not. I'm just putting these guys in the oven. 350 degrees for 30 minutes. Set your timer, and good healthy little meal.